Second patch of utmost importance, our freedom patch. Deal with pain like never before. So aches and pains. So Jay, what do you mean by aches and pains? Yeah, when we have discomfort, we can take our amazing freedom patch and put it where we feel the discomfort. We want to avoid putting it on an angle or a joint because the bending will probably take the patch off. But we want to put it as close to the pain as possible between the source of the pain and our brain. So if my elbow is hurting, I want to put it between my elbow and my brain as close as possible to the elbow. So I'd probably put it right about here. Okay. If my knee is hurting, I want to put and I can't put it right on top of my knee, I want to put it above my knee because that's closer to my brain. I can wear more than one freedom patch depending on how many places I have aches and pains. My wife recently got me gardening. I had aches and pains in more than one place. So I had more than one freedom patch on. Right? Why is that important? Because our pain mechanisms and our pain networks work on isolation and identifying the different types of pain. So we have to get them as close to the source of discomfort as we can. Right? So the question then begs is, who's this for? This is for anyone that's going to take an OTC painkiller. An OTC painkiller, whether it's ibuprofen or otherwise. Study shows, so this is the important part, the study shows that over a 2-week period, it was studied for 2 weeks with a placebo control, that over 80% of people saw relief in under 20 minutes, and on average, a 72% reduction in pain, from medium pain to mild or no pain. That's incredible. And the relief lasted 24 hours. That sink in. An average of 72% reduction in speed, 80% of people reported relief in under 20 minutes, and the relief lasted 24 hours. No 2 pills every 4 hours, every 6 hours, none of that. 85% of the users who were on anti-inflammatory drugs stopped taking those drugs in the study and started using the freedom patch only. Almost 90% of the people in the study prefer the freedom patch over their OTC pain medicine. That's what the study shows. So people say, well, is this going to make the cause of the pain go away? No, right? If you have an injury, what are you doing to manage the pain and the injury? Most people are taking some kind of pill, some kind of painkiller. This is the safe alternative. It's non-habit forming, no side effects. It doesn't do anything terrible to your belly or to your intestines, right? Or our gut biome. It's not habit forming, right? So let's not get carried away. What we don't want to do is talk about any specific disease or condition, because we do not cure, treat, or diagnose any disease, right? People that have chronic illnesses take painkillers, yes? Those painkillers are not solving their issue. The painkillers are helping them cope with the pain. This is a drug-free pain coping mechanism that's completely safe for all ages. So we cannot talk about diseases, and we cannot ask about, because every time we ask about somebody saying, well, what about this disease or what about that disease? We are inferring that it does something for the disease when all we're talking about is the pain and discomfort. Right? So we have to be very careful because, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned to you before, the purveyors and the system is looking for us to say the wrong thing at the wrong time so they can come and say, hey, no more drug-free health and wellness super patch. You guys are making health and wellness claims. We do not do that. Right? We have to stay within those rails. Only what's on the patch and only what's on the website can we say. Okay? But this patch, one of our best-selling products, right for everybody all the time. Then